Hi Sagittarius, welcome to SIKIKSYD. I am SIKIKSYD. I'm a professional astrologer, psychic, shaman, medium, seer, mambo, volleyball player, witch. All information before the description box down below. Thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. If you are interested in the process, I'll in the description box down below. And this is for Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Mercury, Venus, Mars, and Jupiter in Sagittarius. You can have Sagittarius anywhere in your astrological chart. You can be energetically connecting to someone who does have Sagittarius in their astrological chart, or you just came across this reading and it just resonates for you. Okay, this is a reading for Sagittarius, and make sure to come back to the reading to see if it does resonate for you. These are all predictions for the future, which means they have not happened yet. And the more that you interact with the reading, the more likely it is to come into fruition for you. This is reading for Sagittarius. And thanks so much for your kind comments, likes, subscriptions, gifts, readings, bookings, and referrals. Thank you so much for favoriting all of the SIKIKSYD products. And go check out my new products, as SIKIKSYD. Okay, Sagittarius. So your future is Jupiter return benefits, the number 49. So your Jupiter's return happens every 12 years. And during that period, you have the most lucky time of your life, pretty much. And you're able to go through certain trials and tribulations, but it all works out for you because you're going through your Jupiter's return. Okay? So I feel like regardless of what you're experiencing, it all works out for you because of Jupiter. Okay? So the number 49, 17, those two numbers could be very significant to you. So benefits, right? So with Jupiter, we're always learning things, okay? We are learning something. We're also teaching something, okay? There is, if you're a masculine energy, if you're in a relationship or you're married, you want to take more responsibility. You feel responsible for your significant other. And if you are single, I feel like you are attracting in people who are actually ready for a relationship or a commitment. This is also identifying what do you have control over and what you do not, right? Now, your future is the 4 of Wands, Venus and Aries, can be Scorpio with the 5 of Pentacles, Taurus and Mercury, can be Gemini, Virgo energy. I see you planning an event. You could be planning a wedding, a get-together, some type of event with the 4 of Wands. You're celebrating something in your marriage or your relationship. If you're single and you go to an event, you will meet someone at this event. I feel like you're very relaxed. You're like, I don't have a care in the world. I'm just, on the go. Life's good. And 5 of Pentacles. If you are in a relationship or a marriage, the 5 of Pentacles, there's a feeling of you and your significant other being more present and uplifting one another more. There also being more financial abundance, financial increase. Not having to miss each other because you guys are actually with each other. So there's no need to miss each other. With the Heart of Pentacles also feeling like You don't need each other. You want one another. Because you have a lot of value. You have a lot of self-worth. It's not like there aren't people who are interested in you. But it's that you want this specific relationship, this marriage, this person. You choose this person over and over and over again. I also felt like I see you getting a new home if you don't have a home. I see you getting a new job if you don't have a job. Okay? I see there being a financial increase for you. Okay? Feeling like you're complete. Okay? What you don't see coming is the star. Aquarius, Capricorn energy. So, if you're single, I see you being very hopeful regarding love. I see you believing in love. I see you being someone who's very optimistic about love. And if you're in a relationship, I see that relationship healing. The star. I see it healing. I also see it being very visible to not just yourself, but sort of like to the world, right? Because when we're talking about flashing, it's like it's being shown very publicly. Many of you guys could be celebrities, could be very well known. Some of you guys could be astrologers, could be going to an astrologer. I feel like if you're in a relationship or a marriage, there's some type of wish that is coming true for you in that relationship or that marriage, okay? Now, there's also a lot of for many of you, I'm seeing like your advice is the Three of Wands, Queen of Swords. If you're in a relationship, your significant other could be potentially in another state or country. And I'm seeing there being communication from the masculine energy to the feminine energy, movement and action. So your advice is to communicate to your significant other, take action on the plans that you have established with your significant other, take actions towards them. For some of you, you could be traveling towards them or just communicating towards them. Be honest with yourself. Speak logically, diplomatically, speak without bias. Focus on logic. Okay, this is one of those times where like your advice is you should really just focus on the facts, focus on logic. You know, Queen of Swords is extremely intelligent and she is very smart. She has a really good reputation, okay? So I just feel like you are being very smart on how you move. You've already experienced a lot of pain if you look very closely. Like you've experienced a lot of pain. And you're like, nothing can take away who I am and who I know I am based off of what I've experienced. Like nothing can take me down, basically. So have that particular mentality because there is communication coming your way, but also a lot of movement. And regardless of what you've experienced, it's in order for you to experience abundance and luck at the end of it because of the Jupiter return, okay? There is a dream coming true for you. You have knowledge of self, treasure, realization, true self, okay? So I feel like someone could be pregnant. If so, it's a girl. Congratulations. Many of you guys could be buying a new home, moving in with your significant other. You could be pregnant. You could also, if you're single, you could be like, I'm loving myself. If you're in a relationship or a commitment, I see there being a new beginning in love with your significant other due to the self-love you found within yourself. And then looking at you as if you're the whole wide world. They could be from another ethnicity or a different part of the world. They could be in a different part of the world, or they could be on the World Wide Web. Okay? And you could look at them like they are the whole wide world. And It's about the key to your heart is about loving oneself, getting to know yourself, getting to know what it is you're trying to love. Who are you? You can't really love who that is unless you know who that is, right? To know yourself is to know true reality. If the mirror is dirty, how can we see anything but a muddy reflection? The more you are clear within yourself, the more you will see people, situations, and reality in general through the eyes of divine truth. To know yourself is to inherit the kingdom of heaven. Your body, the walls that hold within them, the rarest of treasures, your awakened soul. To know who we are is the greatest of gifts and key to being sovereign. If you strongly desire to know yourself, then you are destined to be a queen amongst men, to sip from the holy grail and climb the tree of life, because you will see you are it. So this is actually realizing your reality is reality. Everybody has their own reality, but what is your reality? Because that's the truth. Just like for other people, their reality is their truth. What is your truth? What is your truth? I feel like you're developing a new foundation within yourself on how do you have an identity, right? And not just have an identity, but be aware of what it is that you are attracting, right? So it's almost like you're looking at your own identity and looking at, okay, financially, what is that attracting? How much do I think I'm worth? Let me look at that, right? Let me look at how much money do I think I'm worth attracting? Because we can also say there's scorpionic energy. How many talents do I have? Recognizing you're multi-talented. This is about looking at how do I have my own identity in relationships, partnerships, and connections? And you are who you associate with, so who the hell are you associating with? Right? So this is about you looking at yourself. Really looking at yourself, really looking at the truth of things and healing that with the star. Being willing to heal that, being willing to look at, you know, your relationships, your connections, your partnerships, your friendships, the relationship that you have with yourself, because it's a mirror. The relationship you have with yourself is a relationship and the connection that you will have with other people. So if you don't like those relationships or connections, it's also about looking at the connection that you have within yourself, right? Rebuilding a brand new foundation for what that means for you, and developing a brand new sense of self-esteem in which you feel like a complete whole puzzle. Although complex, complete. Okay? This has been your reading. Thank you so much for supporting Psychic Sid, Sagittarius. All the information looking for that's in the description box down below. If you're interested in the products I sell, those in the description box down below. Amen and Ashe.